Well, good evening. It is 9 p.m. on Sunday evening, and welcome. Welcome to our meditation. And I am grateful to be back here tonight, although I had a blast last night playing gongs and just seeing everybody and really being around people who were very conscious of each other, and everybody was so respectful, and it allows for events like that to happen when everybody just just the harmony of everybody that was there. I can't say enough about it. It was brilliant. I hope you enjoyed it. If you were watching it here on Facebook, at the last second, I decided to go ahead and put up a stand and just stick my phone out there. So maybe not the greatest recording ever, but nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. So welcome back, everybody. Hello, Jackie and Robert, and I know other people who are popping in here. Welcome, welcome. And I ask you tonight the same thing that I ask you every night. What have you done today to make tomorrow a better place for you to live? So yesterday I got to play gongs. So that's what that's what I got to do to make today a better place. Hello, Carrie. Um, so yeah, the next thing we're gonna do, hello, Jackie, is let's take some deep breaths. Let's just breathe in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in some fresh oxygen, fresh energy, fresh love and light. Breathing out any and all stress, anxiety, fear, anger, dis-ease. Good evening, Navin. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. So as we breathe in and out, just allowing our body to completely relax and let go of everything. Hello, Lisa. We just bring ourselves into a harmonious place. Good evening, Katrina. Wonderful to see you here. And Lisa, wonderful to see you here also. Everybody's chiming in tonight. Maybe I should take a day off every once in a while. Oh, so what are we working on today? I want you to think about something that you want to do, somewhere you want to go. It can be health, it can be wealth, it can be business, it can be relationships. It can be anything. Anything that you can think of to clear on, you can clear on. So I want you to take that and bring it into your mind. I want you to become clear about it. And I want you to think about what would it be like if it were accomplished right here, right now in the present moment. And that's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel it as if it's manifested already. And once you do that, I want you to add the 5 senses into it. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it hear like? Sound like? What does it hear like? Uh, what does it feel like? All of these different essences and all of these different senses that you use, I want you to try to bring all those together, because as we do that, it makes it more real. So take and bring all of that together and bring it down into the heart. Good evening, Craig. And as you bring it in the heart, it gives you the ability to sense it and sense the shifts that are happening within your life. And you can see whether things are working correctly or whether they're not. So it's a beautiful way when you bring things into your heart to, without judgment, observe them. And as you observe them, you're able to adjust yourself to make things work better. So we're going to begin to clean on all of this now. And as we do that, we use the 4 phrases of Ho'oponopono. And those are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And as we use these 4 phrases, it's good to understand what they mean. And, because people get confused by Ho'oponopono. So when we say I love you, or let me start back. When we say I'm sorry, we're saying I'm sorry to ourselves and to our connection with Source. And we're saying I'm sorry for all the data or memory that I've brought into this particular situation. And what we're saying is I'm sorry for my perception. So all this data is based on perception. So I'm sorry for all of the crazy perceptions that I have. And so we're cleaning on the perceptions that all of this data has brought in. I'm sorry for being out of balance with whatever it is I'm trying to manifest right now. I'm sorry for whatever it is in me that's causing whatever I see out in the world. So as we clean like this, we're clearing our perceptions as much as we're clearing everything else. Because once we shift our perceptions, our life shifts. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say, please forgive me. And what am I sorry for and who am I sorry to? Well, I'm sorry for all of the data and all the perceptions that I brought into this current situation. And I'm sorry to myself. I'm sorry to my connection with Source. It's really very simple. There is nothing out here. I'm not fixing anything out here. I'm fixing everything within me. And as I fix things in me, my world shifts because everything is here. Even Dr. Hulin, when he would teach Ho'oponopono, would tell you, I'm never cleaning on anyone but myself. And that was always so beautiful. Hello, Daryl and Yvonne and Craig and Julia. Wonderful to see everybody here. So the next thing, gratitude. Thank you. We say thank you once again to ourselves, to our connection with Source Energy. And we're saying thank you for taking 100% responsibility for your life. Thank you for clearing on your perceptions. Thank you for taking action in your life. It's that action. We can all have the knowledge of we can have all the knowledge in the world. But if we don't act upon that knowledge, then it's just a book on a shelf. We become a book on a shelf. We can recite everything, but we don't do anything. So become the person of action. Become that person who just does. They see something and they do it. And that's one of my biggest lessons for myself, was I had to take more action in my life. It's one of the reasons why I'm here every single night. Guan Yin told me, you need to do this. And I said, okay, let's do it. And so we have been. For the exception of nights like last night when I was doing gong shows, which is still doing my work, and was still able to share that with each of you. So the final thing we do is we say, I love you. And we're saying, I love you for taking action. I love you because of who you are. I just love you. And when you look in your own eyes and say, I love you, and you feel it in your heart, it becomes very personally, it becomes very authentic. And so when you say, I love you to someone else, that same authenticity radiates out into each of you. And you feel somebody, you know, when you meet somebody and they say, hi, how are you? It's good to meet you. So there's the, wow, it's good to meet you, where they lock eyes with you and they connect with you. And then there's, oh, hey, yeah, good to meet you. And they're already onto something else. So just bring that beautiful love that opens up your heart. Just bring that into yourself. Love yourself deeply. And say, I love you for taking the time and the action to do your clearing. So now we've got the 4 phrases. Let's begin to clear. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And just feel your heart opening up, feel your heart activated, and just feel how much better you feel after. We're feeling a lot. Feel how much feel you feel. Oh, but just sense how much better you feel after you do these clearings. And just continue every day, whether you're with us or not. You don't have to be here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to read through Mourner's prayer. And this is a prayer of reconciliation, a prayer where you take responsibility to clear for not only yourself, but your family, your relatives, and ancestors. So I'm just going to read through it, follow along, and you can find the prayer on the internet, or if you want it, I have the card that's up right now. I can send that to you in Messenger if you like. So please, if you want it, send me a private message and I'll be happy to send that to you. So great question. If you're talking the 4 phrases, Punit, I chant the 4 phrases for probably 30 minutes a day. But you can take the kind of the way of whenever you think about it. Don't make it stressful on yourself. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Just like I said, I do about 30 minutes a day, but sometimes I do as much as 2 hours. It just depends when I start how I feel. So the 4 phrases, you can start with just a few minutes or you can continue on with them. It really is up to you. It's how do you feel? When I talk to other practitioners who were with me in the advanced sessions, we all clean and clear so much, and then there's a particular technique that you can get in touch with your inner child, which is the child that will never grow up, and the child who doesn't have to deal with all the business that you deal with and all the other stuff out there. And you can actually ask your inner child to practice 24/7. And you'll get into a meditation and start dealing with your inner child, and you'll start making up songs, Ho'oponopono songs, and just being very, very light and very cheerful, and you, just like you would a child, you make it easy for them, just like you would a child. You make it very simple for them. So now we're going to move over into Mourner's prayer. Good evening, Inga. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light, and it is done. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. If I, my relatives, family, and ancestors have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. And it is done. So you'll notice over here that my friend, or actually over here, which you can't see now because I've got that in the way, my friend, the Mantra of Light Gong, is still not unpacked from last night. But I'm going to go through. Y'all heard me answering a bunch of questions a minute ago, and so I want to give you the opportunity to see that on screen. Which Punit had asked, how do we, or how long should we chant when we practice by ourselves? And they said, yeah, and they were talking about the Ho'oponopono, and that was where that came through. So, how long do we actually practice? And it literally is as little or as much as you want, or as much as you have time for. Um, I still go through, like I said, on the regular basis. I might do 30 minutes formally, and then I'll do clearings throughout the day, just whenever I feel it. So, Robert, I don't know what's going on. You're saying it will not play, so I'm not sure. Ingrid, wonderful to see you here. Thank you for joining in. So now we're going to move over into our chanting, and we're going to start with the Ganesha Mantra. The mantra of Ganesh is to help remove obstacles that are in our way. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. 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 And now we move into the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, Om the jewel in the lotus hum. And the reason that we chant this every night is because our lives follow the path like the lotus that's in this mantra. So the lotus grows up through the mud, through the dirt, the water, the air, to become a beautiful flower. It opens into this gorgeous lotus blossom. And then on the inside, there is a jewel, the jewel in the lotus. And that jewel is called the Mani jewel, the consciousness jewel. So it is our path to awakening, our path to enlightenment. So this is why we work and chant this each night. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum. And now we chant the Medicine Buddha mantra. And the Medicine Buddha is our master healer, our master doctor. And we ask the Medicine Buddha to clear our physical body, our mental body, our spiritual body, the earth, the sky, the heavens, all humans, all animals, all insects, all spirits. We ask for them all to be healed and clean and cleared. Jayata Hom Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Jayata Om Bekunzir Bekunzir Maha Bekunzir Raja Saman Gate Soha. Teyata Om Bekadze Maha Bekadze Raja Samun Gate Soha. Teyata Om Bekadze Maha Bekadze Raja Samun Gate Soha. Teyata Om Bekadze Maha Bekadze Raja Samun Gate Soha. And now we're going to go into our meditation portion of our night. So just take some deep breaths and adjust your posture, getting ready for our 20-minute meditation. Make yourself comfortable and relaxed. Good evening, Holly and Felicia, Dale, and Glory. And I call forth the fifth chamber of the heart, the generator of love, the super electron. And I ask you now to send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love into our garment, up into our mind, and out into our feeling body. And I call forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to go forth up into our higher self, into our divine self, and on up into our I Am presence. And I call forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to send forth to Saint Germain, Akasha, Asun, the angelic realm, our guardian angels, and all the higher beings in the higher realms. And I want you to visualize violet, pink, and white rhythmic waves or movements flowing through your body. You can think of them like flames flowing through your body. Violet, pink, white, and eventually settling in the first three chambers of the heart: the love chamber, the power chamber, and the wisdom chamber. And feel these flames move up into your pineal and pituitary glands, into your medulla, your cerebrum, and your cerebellum. And now you can take these waves, take these flames, and send them to anyone or anything, anywhere. And to do this, you just say, I send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to wherever or whatever you want to send to. So right now I can say, I now send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to each and every person watching this video, for each and every person joining us. And I send forth these hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to all beings to be healed, to all beings to clear all darkness out of their lives. And you can send them however you like just by stating, I send forth hundreds of thousands of rhythmic waves of divine love to, and then make your statement. So now we're going to sit for about 20 minutes. You can do this practice and just feel the rhythmic waves flowing in you, around you, and out into the universe. And begin to take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, bringing yourself back into the here and now. Gently opening your eyes. So as always, thank you so much for joining in tonight, being with us, taking the time to cleanse and clear, taking the time to do your own meditation, to take 100% responsibility for everything in your life. And thank you for your support, for your sponsorship. Truly grateful, because I can't do it without you. And I will see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Time, as we continue to empower ourselves, to cleanse, to clear, and to be in harmony. Be well, be happy, be healthy, be healthy, be healthy, and stay blessed. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night. And for my friends in India, good morning. Have a wonderful day. Bye.